1, 2. There it goes. Test, test, 1, 2. Testing, 1, 2. Check, check, 1, 2. Testing, 1, 2. Test, test, 1, 2. Out here in the middle of nowhere. It's windy as shit. Loving it. Baseball weather. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, testing, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2, test, test, 1, 2, test, test, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2, test, test, 1, 2, check, check, 1, 2, test, test, 1, 2, testing, testing, 1, 2. Check, check, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2, testing, 1, 2. Test, test, 1, 2, testing. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Test, test, 1, 2, testing, 1, 1, 2. Check, check, 1, 2.
Mr. Silva, everyone. Coming down the third baseline. Next, Mr. Aaron Cole. Number 9, outfielder. He has been on varsity for 2 years, and he will further his education after MANOR at Texas State, where he will study consumer science. He has a few words that he would like to say. strikes, ladies and gentlemen. Give it up for these exceptional young men as they move on in life. As you look down the third baseline, they have honored these young men by plastering their number on the field this evening. And in the stands, each one of them has a banner in the back of the home side stands. What a wonderful thing. What a beautiful thing, should I say.
Still threw a strike.
Man, Mustangs, let me hear you one more time for those young men. Nice and loud, please.
Yeah.
You got more of that. Come on, let it out, let it out.
Where's Hunter going for college? I couldn't understand. Sol Ross. Sol Ross?
Sol Ross University.
Okay.
Yeah, he committed to play baseball.
Okay.
And he's getting a wild right now.
Playing first base, Isaiah Coronado. Center fielder, Anthony Torres. Next in line, playing catcher tonight, number 14, James Pike. Playing left field, number 13, Gabriel Perez. Bringing up the rear, but not last. Heading to Texas State. Number 9, playing right field. Give it up, Aaron Gore. That is the starting lineup for the Mustangs. We ask that you stand and remove your hats, gentlemen, for the national anthem. Let's play ball, ladies and gentlemen. The two gentlemen that will be calling tonight's matchup against Pflugerville and Manor. On the bases, we have Mr. Doug Griffin. And behind the plate, Lucky Mace.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Manor, Texas. We are live here on senior night for this district matchup between the Manor Mustangs and the Panthers of Pflugerville High School. My name's Tyler. Also, thank you for tuning in on this Tuesday night. Kind of a dreary senior night. Cloudy, wind coming from right to left on your screen at about, I'd guess, about 20 to 30 miles an hour. It's windy. You'll see that on the uniforms of the players. Not going to see too many balls head out of the park. If so, you know it's a monster homer. Let's get to the matchup on paper. Manor coming in here, losing 13 straight. 2-18 on the season, 0-10 in district play. Panthers coming in here at 13-11. Second in the district at 7-3. Only behind Hendrickson Hawks, who they did split their last series with. Went on a 5-game losing streak from March 25th to April 2nd. And since then have racked up 4 wins in 5 games. During that time, averaging 10 runs and only giving up 1 per game. One loss was to a non-district team as that first ball hit straight to short. Dominic Picasso, a bit too high. And ball goes, I think they're going to say out of play on that one, so it's going to be free second base for Jacob Palmer. Jacob Palmer playing pitcher tonight as well for the visitors. That'll bring up Adrian Ramirez. Ramirez lays down the bunt. That one trickles foul. Hunter Staff on the mound. Shane Pike behind the plate. Mr. Lucky Pace giving us balls and strikes tonight. Staff sets, fires. Just a bit outside on that one. 1-1. Mentioned it is senior night here. As Staff misses, actually delayed strike call. 1-2. Staff headed to Sul Ross University on a baseball scholarship. That one misses low. Runner goes. Throw not in time. So Palmer's going to advance to third. Staff again headed to Sul Ross University, majoring in wildlife management. So we wish him luck in his future endeavors. We'll get to the other seniors on the team as well. Throughout the game, Staff winds and deals. That one's up the middle. Diving play can't be made by Picasso. Ball goes into center, and Palmer will score. Ramirez going to go into first. So 2 batters, 2 hits for Pflugerville. Coach Dale Wagner and company coming into this game, averaging about 6.5 runs per game, giving up about 4.5. Again, 4 of the last 5 have been wins. Been against teams that have been lower in districts. Last 3 teams, bottom 3 teams in districts, as a matter of fact. Bastrop, Cedar Creek, and now Manor. Runner goes. Pike doesn't make the throw. So Ramirez will go into second. Jacob Perez, right fielder, up to bat right now. Just a bit high. That one right down the middle for strike 1. 2-1 the count. Score 1-0. Big cut at that one. Ball gets by. I think they're going to call foul ball. You could hear the faintest of tips. Couldn't tell if that was the glove or the bat. The glove of Pike or the bat of Perez. So Ramirez will have to head back to second. And Perez is staring at 2-2. Runner goes, and no throw going to be made this time. Full count delivery. Ball popped up. That's going to go into foul territory. Count remains full for Perez. That one inside, takes a good cut at it, and that's over the head of first baseman Coronado. Brings in Another runner, making it 2-0. Ethan Minarez crossing the plate, pinch running. Runner goes this time, Pike's throw. It's gonna be a little bit short there. And Perez slides into second safely. Number 4 batter, wearing number 5, Colton Williams. Steps up playing center field tonight. Staff missing low there. Count 2-0. Still no outs here. Already with 2 runs on the board for the Panthers. Count now 3-0. That one catching everything for strike 1. Be interesting to see how the base runner chooses to play this one. Another strike down the middle. Count now full. Staff battles back. Every runner so far stealing a base. And another run goes. This ball gets away. Williams heads to first. And Perez is going to stay at second. Now up to bat, Nathan Roque. Shortstop, batter number 5, trying to keep the streak going as Williams will go uncontested to second. And Roque trying to keep the streak alive. 4 straight batters reaching base. That's led to 2 runs. Runners on second and third as Staff deals. That one catching the inside corner for strike number 2. This one taking a chunk out. It's going to drift foul. That one missing. 1-2. Great opportunity here for Staff to get out on the board, get some confidence going in, keep these runners from scoring. Another one drifting foul. That one missing outside now. Staff's got to find his control. 2-2 now. Swung on and a chopper to third. It's going to be foul before Fox can snag it. Two from Staff. Just missing low, count full again. High pitch count here for Staff in this first inning. Swung on. They're going to say got a piece of that one before being dropped. Another foul ball. Close to double-digit pitches just in this at bat. This one popped up high. Staff and Coronado going for it. Staff comes up with it. Records the first out. Chase Tiarina. PA announcer having a little help from the visitors. That one in there for strike one. Getting those first pitch strikes so crucial. Saw what it did last at bat. As Roque just able to battle back. And Tiarina looks outside. 1-2. A 1-2 pitch. That one down low. Staff just having trouble finishing batters, getting up 0-2. Batters have been battling back, and this one popped up and out of play. Two pitch, swung on and missed. Strike number 3. All important. Second out, not as important as the third, but up next, D'Angelo Williams. Staff has a chance to keep these runners stranded at second and third. They've been stuck there for a while. Staff getting the pop out. And then a strikeout. That one ripped straight to first. Coronado takes it on the one hop and steps on first for the easy out. Back here for the Mustangs on offense now. Hunter Staff going to kick things off. Takes a look at ball one. Again, Staff going to play baseball at Sul Ross University. Takes a cut at this one. It's drifting foul. Tiarina out there. Can't make the grab. Staff looking at 1-1 now. Also a 4-year letter winner on the baseball team. Takes a look on the outside corner. Strike two. That one missing. And that one from Palmer through the legs of both catcher and umpire. Jacob Palmer leading things off with a hit. Now pitching with his second batter, Adrian Ramirez, playing catcher. Bit of conversation about the count. We wind up with a full count. Deal from Palmer. That one chopped to short. And thrown out. Nathan Roque with the arm from short. Up now, another senior, shortstop Dominic Picasso. This young man's played 3 years of varsity baseball, planning on going into engineering through the Tesla program at ACC here on the outskirts of Austin, Texas. That one chopped foul, just being stopped by the fence. Mustangs on offense have been struggling for most of the year, and that's what's led them to their record of 2-18 during this 13-game losing streak. It's been a rough go of it as Picasso just gets one over the protective fence here. During this losing streak, 1.5 runs per game for Manor. Their last game they lost at Cedar Creek, 6-2. Lost the game before that, 9-2. As a cut from Picasso leads to a drop, strike 3. And Ramirez will throw him out. Up to bat now, number 24, Eric Fox. Third baseman for the night. Palmer winds and deals and throws a strike one. And a good cut, two-hopper to second base, and he's thrown out for a quick 1-2-3. Brings up Jordan McGregor for the visitors as we go into the top of the second here in Manor. Stay tuned here on Vype Live. Second pitch here going to be rocketed out to center field, and the catch is going to be made by Anthony Torres. Jordan McGregor leads things off with an out for the visitors. Brings up Max Mendoza, number 9 hitter, playing third base this evening. Staff missing outside. Staff deals that one missing low. 2-0 the count. Kind of a check swing there. Either way, in there for strike one. Pflugerville winning their last game against Bastrop, 5-1. Taking the series as well. And losing to a non-district opponent the game before, and the 2 games before that, taking 2 out of 2 against Cedar Creek. Two 2-0 now to Palmer. That one catching the outside corner. Mr. Lucky Pace. Behind home plate, given the strike call. That one lofted up in the air. Picasso's going to take this one. It's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for the Mustangs. Coming back up is going to be number 8, Zeke Flores, When we come back, bottom of the second here from Manor here on Vype Live. Bottom of the second here now. And Zeke Flores leads things off. Flores playing second base. Fouls the first pitch, swings at the second pitch, quick 0-2 count. Look to see a little bit more patience out of the Manor batters this evening. Try and get some men on base by walk. That one, Flores takes a cut at. Fouls off. Still 1-2. That one, strike number 3 for the first out. Second strikeout of the night for Jacob Palmer. And second in district Panthers. David Chavez DHing tonight. Swings and misses. Actually gets a little tip for strike number 1. That one in there for strike 2. These two teams are going to play again on Friday at Pflugerville. They're going to do a quick turnaround, about a 15-hour turnaround, and playing their final game against Bastrop. Swung on and missed. Second batter, second strikeout of the inning. Anthony Torres now, center fielder, tipping that one. Torres caught 2 outs in the last inning. Swung on and missed. Another quick 0-2. That one missing low now. 1-2. Swung on and missed. Another strike. Struck out the side. That brings us to the top of the third. Panthers still with a 2-run lead. Back to Manor after the break. Good throw there from Picasso. First pitch swung on from Adrian Ramirez. Picasso throws to Coronado. That's 7 straight retired batters after 4 early base runners given up by staff. Just missing inside to number 22, Jacob Perez. Right fielder. Getting a hit and fouling that one. Quick 1-1 count with 1 out. 2-run lead for the visitors on this breezy Tuesday evening. Temperatures dropping down into the upper 60s with a gusty breeze from first to third base. On deck, Colton Williams. tipped over the glove of Pike. Count now 2-2. Again, this is senior night here from MANOR. This one swung on, looped up to second, and the easy catch is made by Flores. That brings up Colton Williams. And this may be senior night. This is not their last game. Only 2 games left of the season for MANOR. Again, Friday at Pflugerville, Saturday here at Bastrop, and actually 3 more games. They have another one the following week at Bastrop. Second pitch swung on, straight to Fox. Winds and throws. Gets him to retire the side. Still just the 2 runs on the board for the visitors. Defense and pitching have shown up in the 2nd and 3rd inning. We head to the bottom of the 3rd, where the Mustangs bats need to really come alive here and get some runs on the board. Back in a second to MANOR, Texas.
Stepping in the box for the Mustangs that are looking to get things turned around. Also catching tonight for the Mustangs, number 14, Mr. Shane Pike.
Up to bat now, Shane Pike, catcher, taking the first pitch straight to second. And Jordan McGregor making the throw. And Pike will head back to the dugout. Still looking for a hit. Are the Mustangs. It's Gabriel Perez trying to switch things up here. Jumps out of the way for ball 1. That one in for strike 1. 1-1 pitch from Palmer. Missing outside, but catching a little bit of the corner. Hard to tell the strike zone here. A little bit easier last week. Talked a little bit about it last week. Each umpire having their own strike zone, and there's strike number 3 to Perez. Strikeout number 5. Still going through the first time in the lineup. Number 9 batter, wearing number 9, Aaron Coe, our final senior of the night. Two-year varsity player, headed to Texas State, major in consumer science. We wish him well in his endeavors. Staring at 2 outs, 2-run deficit, and now a strike. See him laying down, look to lay down the bunt, drawing that third baseman. And in for strike 2. Saw a couple of these last week, never saw one come to fruition. That doesn't mean Coe doesn't have speed. It's how quick can the pitcher get off the mound, or how quick can that third baseman get there? And we're missing outside 1 and 2. And catching the outside corner, Coe looks at strike 3. That's 6 strikeouts through 9 batters for Mr. Jacob Palmer. And we head to the top of the 4th. And the Panthers looking to add on to their lead. We're coming back to more action here on Vype Live. Back here in a bunt laid down. Fox can't make the grab. Nathan Roque breaks a streak that was 9 straight batters being retired. By staff and company. Up to bat now, number 14, Chase Tiarina. Tiarina, the lone strikeout in this game as the runner goes. Pike's throw to second. Can't get there in time. Roque tallying the 5th hit of the night. That one down low. Count 1-1. One swung on, popped up high. This one goes out to left. Catch is going to be made by Gabe Perez. Brings up number 17, D'Angelo Williams. Runner goes from second. Bunt laid down. And just does roll foul. Boy, that stayed on the paint for a long time until the very end. That one ripped into right. Coe coming in for the grab and does make the catch. Right off the top of his shoelaces. For out number 2, keeping the runner at second. Up now, Jordan McGregor. Nathan Roque out there at second, making things a little tense for Staff on the mound. Just making him aware that he's there. Staff winds and throws. That one high to Pike. Throw not in time at third. Count now 2-0 with a runner at third. That one right down the middle for strike one. Be interesting to see how the Mustangs keep focused here. Saw them just a few weeks ago. Down 3-1. I believe that was a game against Cedar Creek. They were down 3-1 and ended up losing 6-2. Strikeout. Actually, that is strike number 2. I was going to say they're only showing 1 strike on the board, now switching it to 2. Mr. McGregor heads back to the batter's box. Three-two pitch. Rocketed to shortstop. Dominic Picasso's throw. The one-hopper to Coronado. And 1 run will score. Coronado will throw it and keep the runner at second. That makes it 3-0. And again, to finish my point, see if Manor can keep composed here, not let up any more runs by errant throws. And allowing base runners to freely steal. Everyone's just got to take a deep breath and calm those nerves. Maybe sharpen up your focus. We're in the later innings here, so fatigue may be setting in as Staff sets and deals and blows one by for strike 1. Max Mendoza, number 9 hitter. 0 for 1 tonight. That one in there for strike 2. Chance to get out of another tough jam. We saw him get out of one in that first inning. Runners were on second and third, no outs. This one laced to center. He's got a hop in front of Torres, and Mendoza will head to second. McGregor comes in to score. Things starting to unravel here a little bit. They double their lead to 4-0 now. That brings up the top of the lineup now. Jacob Palmer, 1 for 2 tonight. Dangerous thing about this Panther team so far tonight. No one with 2 hits, but yet they still have 4 runs on the board. At now their 7th hit. 7 hits by 7 different batters. This one ripped to third. That's going to drift foul before Fox gets there. Here's the 1-1 from Staff. That one up and in for ball 2. Mendoza back there at second. And just a little conference at the mound here by Pike and Staff. And down low, 3-1. Palmer just being patient this at-bat instead of teeing off like he did in his first at-bat. That one down low draws the walk. First walk of the night. Adrian Ramirez up to bat now. Is this inning kind of getting away from the Mustangs? Staff and company trying to stop the bleeding at 2 runs this inning. Ramirez trying to pour it on as he takes a look at strike 1, the outside corner. Another high and inside, 1-1. Wind just starting to shift a little bit more infield now, as well as pick up. Start to hear it as it comes through the window here where I'm sitting. Ball 2 down low. It's one of those nights that just makes you remember that we're not out of spring yet. It's not summer here in Central Texas. Swung on and missed. Ball dropped. Runner's going to advance to third. 2-2 count now. Vital pitch here to end the inning. Also want to watch for anything dropped and passed. Two-hopper. And Coronado being pulled off the bag. That leads another run to score. So now we have runners at first and third. We'll have a pinch runner for Ramirez. That one's going to be Ethan Menares again. Menares came to score last time. This one popped up and out of play. Runner goes, no throw from Pike. And Perez stares at 1-1. 2 outs still. Lead has ballooned from 2 to 5 this inning. That one missing. 2-1. Another 2-2 count, and Staff just has to put him away now. He's had a couple opportunities in similar situations where he's looking at 0-2, 2-2, and just can't seem to put him away. That one swung on and into the gap. Little wishful thinking there for Hunter. I tried to will it. And a throw from Picasso to Staff leads Perez to go to second. 2 runs will score on that. We had a quick 7-0 ball game, and we'll have a little conference at the mound. 5 runs given up. That'll lead to a pitching change. We'll take a quick break here. Come back to Manor after the break. Pitching now is another senior, Dominic Picasso. Staff now at shortstop. Some nice movement on that pitch and just missing. 1-1 the count. Picasso coming in relief to face Colton Williams. Try and break the streak of 5 straight runners reaching base. This one popped up high. Coronado under it and makes the 3rd and final out of this 4th inning. We head to top of the 5th here from Manor, Texas. Stay tuned. Top of the lineup for the Mustangs here in the bottom of the fourth. Catching the outside corner is Jacob Palmer. Staff 0 for 1 tonight. Mustangs still looking to get a base runner. Catching the outside corner yet again, 0 and 2. Check swing. Called strike 3. Staff now 0 and 2 on the night. Dominic Picasso up now. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. This one ripped, and there's a base hit for Picasso. Eric Fox Jr. up to bat now, trying to keep the streak going. Get some momentum. We saw that in the first inning of their home game against Cedar Creek. In that first inning, they had a couple base runners get on, able to score one and lead here at home. It's been a rarity all season. Just takes a couple batters, couple swings of the bat. Fox now looking at 0 and 1. Palmer looking over at staff. Pitch catching the outside corner. 0 and 2. And missing just low. 1 and 2. Just one out here in the bottom of the fourth. Picasso at first. And missing low again is Palmer. 2 and 2. Swung on. Double play is on. There's one, and there's two. Panthers end the inning there, and we head to the top of the fifth with a chance Up to bat now, number 8. Nathan Roque in there, looking at strike 1 from Picasso. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Panthers with 9 hits tonight. Looking to tack on a couple more, maybe end this one early as Pike drops ball 1. Again, this was a 2-0 ball game if you're just joining us. At top of the 4th, Panther bats exploding for 5 hits, also a walk in there. Count now 2-2. Roque swings and misses. Strike number 3. And a quick out here for the Mustangs. Got to keep this inning short. Keep that momentum at the plate. Had Picasso get hit last inning for the Mustangs and not able to convert. Chase Tiarina up to bat now. Only he and the man following him, D'Angelo Williams, yet to record a hit tonight. Tiarina with a strikeout his first time up. Williams with a couple ground outs. Tiarina looks at ball 2. Swung on and ripped. That's got to be a fair ball. Tiarina with the chance to turn extras here on his way to second. And he's going to hold up there. So Chase gets his first hit. Now let's see if D'Angelo Williams can do the same. Only batter on the Panthers squad tonight yet to record a hit. Picasso winds and a big cut there, and hitting nothing but air is Williams. Just the one out here. Good patience there from Williams. Picasso's pitch in the dirt. 1-1. Again, these two teams play on Friday. Mustangs with a quick turnaround that Saturday. I went outside, 2-1. If I remember correctly, Pflugerville also plays a Saturday game. And we'll have a little conference at the mound here. Might have another pitching change, and we'll come back after the conference. So Picasso's going to stay on the mound as he and Flores had it coming together and looked to be handing the ball off was Picasso. Stay out here and look to finish this one off in a hole here. 3-1, 1 out to D'Angelo Williams. That one missing. Picasso not agreeing with it. Just a second walk for both Staff and Picasso. Staff with one and now Picasso with one. Mustangs a little bit less patient. Palmer a little bit more accurate this evening, and no walks for them. Number 21, Jordan McGregor, up to bat now, 1 for 2 tonight. That one missing low. Quick now, 2-0 count. McGregor looks at strike one. And inside for ball 3. Dangerous territory here for the Mustangs. We are in run rule territory if McGregor and the other 2 men on base score, and Picasso just a little bit dejected out on the mound. Walks the bases loaded. Number 9 hitter Max Mendoza up right now. What Mustangs really need right now is a double play. Get him out of this inning and hopefully fire up the bats. That one right down the middle. Mendoza knew it. Little hesitation there. Strike one. Big swing, overcompensated now, strike 2. See if Picasso can finish this one off. Again, he and Staff have both been in great situations, 0-2 counts. And just like that, it's been a lot of uncontrolled pitches afterwards, some foul tips, battle by the batters. Mendoza pops this one up and can't get under it. Runners are going to be forced. They don't go. It's going to be thrown out at third. So Williams will be out at third. 1 run does score, though. We'll just have the runners out first and second. Batting around, Jacob Palmer up to bat now. 1 for 2 with a walk as well. If you're Picasso, you want to get out of here before facing batters 2 and 3. That one fouled back to the fence. Adrian Ramirez and Jacob Perez combined 4 for 6 tonight. Those two, as well as the man who just hit Mendoza with 2 hits tonight. That one down low. Actually, they're going to say it was a drop, strike 3. Looked low from here as runners will advance. Just a 1 runner, though. McGregor reaching to third now. Mendoza on first. Runner goes, and this one fouled over into the visitors' bleachers. A little present there for Mom and Dad.
I'll rub it out, put some stuff on it, and put it in the hot tub.
Strike 3 called as Palmer looks at that one. Mustangs up to bat here in the bottom of the fifth, trying to cut into this huge deficit. We'll come back to the bottom of the fifth after this short break. Stay tuned here on Vype Live. Zeke Flores up to bat now. Mustangs trying to get back in this one before it ends early. Down 8-0 here at home on senior night. Palmer still in there dealing. And throwing strike one here. 1-1 the count. One from Palmer. Just catches him right on the finger, it looks like. Oh, right on the elbow. And looks like Flores won't be able to continue. Headed straight to the dugout. Running back now, maybe just a stinger, hopefully. Boy, by Flores' reaction, it looked like he was going to call it a night and still holding his elbow as he jogs to first. We will have a pinch runner, so Flores will make his walk back to the dugout, still holding that arm. I caught him flush in the elbow. David Chavez looks at strike one. Pinch runner Wesley Donner. And Chavez goes down low for that one. Gets one, gets two. Good little backhand there from Tiarina, able to turn two. That brings up Anthony Torres. Struck out his first time around. Palmer striking out 7 batters. This one's going to dribble foul. And that one misses. 1-1 the count here. 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th, 8-run deficit for the Mustangs. That one chopped foul towards the visitor dugout. These last 3 games for the Mustangs been their longest streak of the season without running into the run rule. Trying to keep that streak alive here, extend it to number 4. One missing outside, 2-2. That's what I've been seeing a lot of tonight is some patient batting from the Mustangs. Trying to draw a walk. And it just hasn't been there tonight for the bats. That one inside. There's that walk. First walk. And second free base of the inning. After the hit by pitch, but Chavez grounding immediately into a double play. Now Shane Pike up to bat for his second time. 0 for 1 tonight. Only run from the Mustangs, only hit from the Mustangs coming via the bat of Dominic Picasso. Torres maybe trying to turn on the wheels here. That one catches outside, 1-1. Pike playing catcher tonight. And swung on and missed. Strike 2. Keeps the runner at first as well. Adrian Ramirez back there at catcher. And catches the outside corner, strike number 3. 8th strikeout on the night for Jacob Palmer, and that brings us to the top of the 6th. Visitors looking to get another couple more runs. And put a spoiler on senior night. We'll take a quick break and come back to Manor for top of the 6th. Number 16, Adrian Ramirez leads us off here for the visitors. Looks at ball one. Ramirez 2 for 3 tonight. And hits this one into the gap and missed. Ramirez coming around for third and is going to slide in with the triple. Make that 3 for 4 for Mr. Ramirez. Get some solid contact. A couple changes on the infield with the injury to Flores. Coronado moves from first to third, and the pinch runner Wesley Donner heads in and plays first base.
Second in the box, number 22 for the Panthers, Mr. Jacob Perez, also playing right field.
Jacob Perez in now. He's also one with 2 hits on the night. Looks at strike one. Trying to tally his third. This one rocketed to center. It's got the distance for a sack, and that one's going to be dropped. Ko now playing center. And coming around, standing up at third is Perez. That'll make it 9-0. Also just hearing that Hunter Staff tweaked his back, so he will not continue on. Tough break for the senior. Headed to play at Sul Ross University, majoring in wildlife management. Dominic Picasso deals, and this one popped up high, right behind shortstop. And Fox makes the catch. Gets the first out. Nathan Roque up 1 for 3 on the night. That was Colton Williams popping up. He's now 1 for 4. Pass ball, and that leads us to run rule territory. If things end like this at the end of the bottom half, we will call it an early night. Mustangs with 3 more outs. Tiarina on deck. Got his first hit last time up. This one popped up to first. Donner is under it, and that's out number 2. one inside, catching Tiarina on the hip. This one swung on in the gap into right and through the legs now. Panthers are going to add some insurance. No, they're not going to hold him up at third. Runners now at second and third. Still with 2 outs here. Williams gets his first hit. And this one straight to third. Throw is in time for out number 3. Mustangs down to their last 3 outs on senior night. And we'll come back, see if they can tack on some runs here in Manor. Back after the break. Up to bat now for the Mustangs. We're going to go at least 8-9-1. Perez struck out his first time around. And looks at ball 1. First strike there, 2-1 the count. Perez battles back, count now full. Strike number 3. 2 outs left now. Second strikeout on the night for Perez. 10th strikeout for Jacob Palmer. We're going to tip this one up, and I'm gonna say that's the first bunt I've ever seen almost make it out of the park. And Coe now staring at strike 2. That one just a bit outside, 1-2. Coe again, one of the seniors on the team, 2-year varsity player, headed to Texas State to major in consumer science. That one fouled back. On deck is going to be Jose Arias Silva for Hunter's staff. Again, staff dealing with an injury. That one down low for ball 2. Just a reminder, these two teams will play on Friday, a game at 7 p.m. at Pflugerville High School, and then both teams playing Saturday as well. Manor going to be here at home bright and early, 10 a.m. We'll be on the call here on Vype Live for that game against Bastrop. Full count now as Coe battles back from 0-2. One out here. Run rule is in effect. And able to battle back and draw the walk. Just a second walk. And Silva looks at strike 1. Arias Silva coming in for his first appearance on the night. Takes 2 pitches in the same spot. Coe sitting there at first. And swung on and missed for strike 3. Mustangs down to their last out. And Dominic Picasso playing up to bat here. And a good looking pitch there. Froze Picasso, 0-1. Boy, there was some movement on that one. Palmer still dealing here. Now 11 strikeouts through 6 2/3. Missing low there. That one just not dropping like that first one did. Picasso looking at 2-1 now. 2 outs. Coe's on first. Swung on and missed for strike 2. Swung on, chopper to short. And the throw to first is going to be in time. That's the ball game here on senior night from Manor. Final score, visiting Pflugerville Panthers 10, Manor Mustangs 0. These two teams will head over to Pflugerville on Friday and play game number 2 of this series. Thank you for sticking with us here on this Tuesday night. We hope to see you back on the broadcast on Saturday. We'll be here bright and early at 10 a.m. Bring your breakfast tacos. Hopefully someone brings me one here. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in on Vype Live.